this lesson, I'm going to take you through a method I use in my own private lessons that help guitar players get away from having to rely on their own stock licks and phrases and start playing to the song by targeting chord tones. We'll be focusing on learning to land on key notes from each chord, all while staying close to our favorite pentatonic shapes. In the following example, I'll solo over a 4-bar country pop progression. I'll be focusing on landing on chord tones on the downbeat of each of the chord changes. Above me, I have written and spelled out each chord change for you. These are the specific notes that we will be working on targeting in this lesson. This is a very cool progression that can be found in a lot of country, rock, and pop songs. It is especially cool because the changes keep it open to easily solo with both major and minor pentatonic scales, depending on the sound that you were going for. I'm going to repeat the exercise, this time with the tab written out for you to play with. Pay attention to the highlighted notes. These are the chord tones that we are focusing on landing on. The best way to practice soloing in this style is by playing over simple backing track progressions like this while imposing strict limits on the chord tone that you are targeting and the beat that you are landing on. The first and easiest way to start is by soloing while targeting only the root notes, C, B flat, and F, and also having them land on the downbeat of each chord change. Make sure to hold the chord tone for at least a beat or two, which will reinforce the idea that you are targeting that note specifically, and also make it so that you are keeping space in your solo. Once that is sounding good, you can move on to other chord tones like the thirds and the fifths of each chord. I'll now play another solo over the track demonstrating this exercise. The first time through, I will target only root notes. The second time, I'll target the thirds. And the third time, I will target only the fifths. Here goes. When the chord tone exercise gets too easy, there are many different things you can do to increase the difficulty. You can change what beat the chord tone lands on. You can land on the second beat of every bar or land on an upbeat. You can also add different chord tones like the 7th, the 9th, or the 13th. So once you do this exercise on different chord progressions, it'll start to become natural to you, and it'll start to become easy to hear and target chord tones without even thinking about it. And this will keep your playing rooted in the song while still giving you the freedom to use fast licks to link each chord tone. So that's it for this lesson video. You can check out a link for the extended version of the backing track in the description. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions about any of this stuff or if you thought it was helpful in the comments. Thanks for watching.